Hey everyone. Now, I know a lot of you guys hear about Starseeds, and you see articles out there about, the reptilians, the Pleiadians, the Octurians, and so on. And, those are talked about a lot, and they're talked about and talked about. But I wanted to kind of really push the boundaries a bit, and I'm going to show you guys here, like, what are some of the other races out there, and like, what can you learn from them, and what's really cool about them? And like, something that's unique here is like, you see a lot of fear-based articles out there on like the reptilians and everything, but I want to tell you guys, like, I remember my past, like, before I was in this body here, and I want to tell you, they're not all reptilians are bad. They're not. Like, they kind of may seem a little cold at first when you first get near them and you talk with them, but then you begin to realize underneath it all they have kind of an actual bit of a heart, and one that is really caring. But you've really got to kind of get them to trust you. Not even trust you. You just have to talk to them, not treat them like terrible people, because they always get a bad rep. And that's something that I think a lot of people need to see. But anyway, now, which starseed race or planet are we looking at today? Well, now the planet we're going to be exploring today is called Craftchran. And the people that live on this planet, they're called the Selherrians. Now you may ask, where are these guys? Now, they are actually located right in the Andromeda galaxy. So, if this is the Andromeda galaxy here, they're, and this is a poor representation, they're located usually like about this time, right about somewhere in here. Now, obviously the galaxy moves and such, but that's no problem if you can, hone in on that planet's energy signature and, the Selherrians, like, what they feel like. And the Selherrians are actually kind of interesting because they actually have a bit of a religious system, but yet it also goes into their technology. And you're going to kind of see what I mean here in a bit. All right. Now, before we get into that, I'm going to kind of give you guys a look at what their planet is. I actually kind of drew it, what it looks like. Now, this is my best drawing. I shit you not, but, well, here it is. Okay. Now, we're going to get up nice and close here. Now, okay, now you can see there's two land masses over here, and these are actually pretty close together. I usually kind of go right here to that city right there. That yellow spot is a city. Now, I know this is a little bit blue for you, but this area over here, with all the mountains here, like I've just put them as little notches here, that is a desert. Now, the cool thing about this whole place is, like, it's actually, like, very involved with a religion, but as I said earlier, it's also very involved with their technology side too. And here's why. Because these people, like, are very evolved in their, I guess you could say, psychic abilities, or as some might even call it, magic. And for example, like, one of their things with engineering is they will actually take a room and they will have like a tree, and they'll have it like form into this room, and like it'll have like all these different art styles and stuff. I could actually maybe draw one here for you. No, that's too complicated. If you want, I can, you know, like draw one for you guys in the next video, because I am going to do like this a full series on this planet, and this is just kind of an introduction to it. But anyways, that is the planet there. Now, it's actually ruled by a few different gods here. And these gods actually teach these people and help them with their psychic abilities. Strangely enough, I know it's kind of weird, but go figure. Now, now I wrote some of my stuff down here so I could remember all of these stuff. Now, there are 4 main gods, and then there's 6 lesser gods and a mediator, so to speak. So they're polytheistic, and what happens is, like, for most of the planets, since most of them are like religious in this sort of sense, but what they do is when they come of age, they'll choose a spot to go in for one of these gods, and like they'll take their vows at this temple, and that's where they go, and they serve the gods from then on. And yeah, it's kind of strange. There's not really much freedom to choose there, and that's changing a little bit. But these are a lot better gods than I've seen portrayed here on Earth. But well, these actual ones that actually do help these people, and I will admit those gods, when I actually did visit there, they well, they don't like visitors. Let's just say, so I kind of had to sneak in. But anyways, let me kind of show you what like their symbol is to kind of give you an idea of what this whole thing is about. All right. Now I'm not going to get into what each god does just yet because that could take an entire video. But I wanted to kind of show you what I saw at one of their temples. Now here's the symbol I saw, and I'm going to let you take a look at that for a second. Now I saw this symbol basically everywhere, but like where I first saw it was out here in front of this temple entrance. Now, as you can see here, like with the different things here, this entire thing here was made out of marble, but like there seemed to be some like jewels of some sort embedded in each of these, and there seemed to be like these golden threads that would come out, and they almost kind of shined as you were looking at them. Now, what was cool about this, it seemed to almost kind of shine with power of some sort. Now, I'm going to go back to the symbol again. I want to kind of explain like what some of this means and what some of the symbols meant, because I did learn about it when I went there. Now, let's go back to it. Now, as you might have guessed already, each of the circles each represent a god, or as I like to call them, a spirit, because they are a spirit. But anyways, the 4 up top deal with more of the spiritual matters, while the ones below deal with more of the physical side of things. Now, that's to say, not to say that the ones below don't deal with spiritual stuff too, and while the ones up top don't deal on the physical side of things too, it's just that's more of their respective duties. Now, you see those yellow filaments there that almost kind of look like light coming down? Those are actual emissaries that come down and help the people from time to time. Kind of like angels. Now, what's really cool that I actually found out was that some of these Selherrians, they actually do come to Earth to incarnate as Starseeds. Now, I found that personally very cool because I actually did kind of do some searching around, and they're here, right on Earth. Now, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video because I really enjoyed giving you guys some more information like of what else is out there in terms of starseeds, because some of this stuff really isn't talked about, and I think it should be. And anyways, like, comment, subscribe, and if you have any more inklings for what you want me to show about this place next time, put them in the comments below and let me know. Anyways, have a great week.